Now we will study the reactivity of acids and the bases. In that, the first reaction that we will study is the neutralization reaction. Now what does this mean? Consider this activity. In a beaker we take 10 ml of dilute HCl. This is dilute HCl, 10 ml is taken. Then we measure the pH of the solution. Suppose, how do we measure the pH? By using a pH paper we will measure it. We take a drop of this HCl, put it on the pH paper, and then from the color we determine the pH. We get orange color on the pH paper and that indicates pH 2. So the pH of this solution is 2. Then we take dilute NaOH solution, sodium hydroxide solution, and with the help of a dropper we put some NaOH drop by drop into the HCl solution. So NaOH is added to it drop by drop. Again we stir the mixture and we measure the pH. We will find the pH is 3. We continue to add the NaOH in the HCl solution. Again measure the pH, it will be 4. We continue to add it to the HCl solution. Again we take the drop of this solution on pH paper and measure the pH, it will be 6. We continue to add sodium hydroxide drop by drop into this solution, stir it, then take the drop from this, put it on the pH paper and find out the pH. We will find that, suppose this is the pH paper, and when we put the drop of this solution on it, we can know from the change in the color we can know the pH. So ultimately the time will come when you will get green color here. That will be the green color on the pH paper, and that indicates that the pH of this solution now has become 7, and we have studied that pH 7 means it is neutral solution. That means the pH is increased from 2 to 7 and the acidic solution has become neutral. Acidic means pH indicates the hydrogen ion concentration. The hydrogen ion concentration is this 2, pH is 2. That is also given as pH equal to minus log of hydrogen ion concentration. So this solution has become neutral. HCl is acid and this is a base. This is a base and it is an acid. So we can say that when acid and base they react, when acid and base react, they form a neutral solution along with water. And this reaction between acid and base, that is called as the neutralization reaction, because here it is neutralized. And after neutralization, what remains here? There is NaCl and water. What we had taken first? Here we had HCl and we added NaOH. But when pH is 7 means that time in this solution we have NaCl and water. That reaction can be written and indicated as this: HCl, which is an acid, plus NaOH, it is a base. It will give NaCl, that is a salt, sodium chloride, and water. So this is called as the neutralization reaction. Let us see the ionic reaction for this. Now HCl will ionize. It will be dissociated as hydrogen ion and chlorine ion, chloride ion. Similarly, NaOH will dissociate at Na ions and hydroxyl ions, and they will combine, and then this hydrogen ion and OH ion that combines and immediately it forms H2O, and these ions are there in the solution. Now as these are on both the sides, they get neutralized. Okay. So what is the net ionic reaction then? Hydrogen ion plus OH ion giving water. Okay, so thus this water is there along with sodium and chloride ions. Now some more examples are this. nitric acid HNO3 plus KOH potassium hydroxide. It will form KNO3 plus water. KNO3 is a salt. Then sulfuric acid and sodium, and this is ammonium hydroxide. So this is a base and acid. Acid plus base will give or will produce salt and water. It will give salt and water. So this reaction, it is called as the neutralization reaction. Similarly, see this acid plus base, it will give rise to a salt and water. So the reaction of acid with a base forming a salt and water is called as the neutralization reaction.